thought you were already recording.
Do it!
Welcome everyone to the Hardcast Podcast, episode 2. I'm your host, Slime. We have 3 guests joining us today. Why don't you introduce yourself, guests?
Start with Niku Games.
Yeah.
Hello, yes, I am the real Niku Games.
That's cool.
That is all I have to say.
Okay, so then...
just move on to the next one.
How about our beautiful boy Beams now? What do you have to say for yourself?
I exist sometimes, yeah.
Just sometimes, like on
Big mood.
every other day?
On occasion, yeah.
Alright. That's cool. I won't judge. Alright, so now, how about Sans8642?
Well, hello everyone, I am Sans8642.
He's our beautiful British boy.
Fuck, is that
Yeah,
the real
yes.
Sans Undertale?
Oh no, let's not tell these jokes.
Oh wait, I'm dead.
No, let's start with these jokes.
I had to get it out of the way. I had to get it out of the way.
Okay, the 3 regulars are Slime Legion, Bobzilla, and myself. Everybody's favorite.
Actually, I'm not a regular anymore. I got demoted to just
Oh
nothing.
yeah, that's right. He's just a guest.
Yeah, I'm just a
I'm-
guest PRP.
And I'm DarthAurora,
He's
American
actually
Straight
regular. I
Television
just took
host.
away his perms because he kept changing the name of the podcast to like freaking cows.
Well,
Yeah.
at least he gets to be a bot now.
Hey,
Yeah,
what?
I wish I was a bot.
Deep down, I've always been a robot.
Well, let's be
I
honest.
identify as a bot.
Do you think I was the one who made it be said podcasts?
Hey guys, please
I
don't
mean,
judge, but I'm
I-
sexually attracted to refrigerators.
let's like actually start the podcast. What were your thoughts on the episode?
Episode 14, where where PBG and Dodger died.
Oh my god, I hit a pigman! What the heck is wrong with me?
Back to the portal! Back to the portal! Whoever's
Don't
last,
rescue
build
me
a
next
wall.
time!
Whoever's
There's little-
last,
Oh, there's a little one!
keep going, keep going! Get it,
Jeff is all by himself over there! Run, Jeff! Just run the opposite direction!
running!
There's fire!
Oh my
There's fire!
God!
Get in the portal! Get in the portal! Get in the portal! I got knocked off! No!
What happened? Wait! I went to the portal and I landed in lava! No!
What's happening? What is
We
happening?
lost! Oh, Pigman died! Pigman and Dex! Dodger died again! I got a wiggly squiggly in here on us!
Yeah.
I thought we should start with
You're
episode 13.
It was sad.
Well,
Because
wait, what happened in
Nothing
episode?
happened.
Okay, so, no, I do have one thing I want to bring up with episode 13, and that's just how freaking lucky PBG was with that, because, if you don't know, when you DC while entering the nether, it instead of registering the portal as a spawn point, it chooses a random selection of anywhere in the nether to spawn
That's-
you.
Yeah, he got
No,
really
spawn
lucky.
point.
So 9 times out of 10, you spawn directly over lava or in a wall.
Yeah.
Meaning he got like the 10% chance of not dying immediately, but even got luckier that he was close to the portal, because sometimes you spawn
Yeah.
like thousands and thousands of blocks away, and you end up like, even if you survive, you end up just stranded there and you're never able to get out. It's basically
Yeah.
a confirmed death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
honestly, PBG's super lucky there. But honestly, that like him getting separated from the rest of the group was like really intense.
That
Makes
was a
it one of the better
really,
moments.
really cool moment, and like I love how Todd edited is like, I wish I could have done that.
And yet,
Yeah.
Listen,
he got so lucky, he found the portal, and then he died 5 minutes later, like literally.
You know
Yeah,
what?
but like that scene of like him and Jeff building over to each other with the dirt, that was cool.
That was
the
cool.
most
Yeah.
romantic thing I've seen on the internet.
Yeah, but you
And
know
then-
what I find funny is that like they save him, like they save 2 people, then right after that they both die in lava.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. I was like, I had crippling depression because of that.
Yeah, it was very, very sad.
Yeah. Oh god.
Let's talk about why Dodger and PBG died.
Okay, well,
because PBG is the
So
PBG
if we don't know by now, we've got Austin Hargrave over here, crowned Jinx King.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like actual relations to dark magic. Whatever he does, the game will find a way to use it against us.
Pigman, guys.
And then like 2 seconds later, he hits a pigman.
What count of it? It was 7 seconds.
I've heard
7
people want to
seconds
start a
later.
petition. People want to start a petition so that every hardcore his mouth is duct taped shut, so that.
No,
he
it's
doesn't-
Oh
Exclude him
no,
from
I
hardcore.
like Austin.
Hardcore
He's
altogether.
He's a pawn of
Would it be
Satan.
interesting without Austin? like,
Well, yeah, but like I'm a pawn of Satan too. I relate to Austin on that level.
So
Okay,
like,
I can't argue with
Mr.
that.
Hang on, we haven't heard Beams. We haven't heard you talk much. What are your thoughts on the new episodes?
It was very dramatic. I really liked it. Yeah. Pretty much what you guys said.
That's sweet. So I feel like Dodger died because I remember Jared told her that if they needed to run back, he specifically told her to run through the portal, not to stand in it. And so since like they were smart and didn't block off the back of the portal, you know, she took a little spill in the lava. So I
Yeah.
kind of feel like she can't be
That
blamed
means-
for.
that means-
There's
The floor
also
is
the fact
lava.
that like there's also the fact that like there's a very large viewer to player disconnect with hardcore that you really don't understand unless you've played in one yourself.
Yeah.
Because like it's really tense. Like you'll forget, like even like the most seasoned players will
Yeah.
forget the most basic of things when they're
Cough,
under
McJones.
stress.
Cough, McJones.
Okay, well, no, I want to say something about McJones. I feel like if they had revived McJones over Dodger, he might. This is just a possibility, but he might have reminded them to like block off the back of the portal. So maybe.
I honestly doubt that.
I honestly doubt that too.
I
No,
really
because he's
doubt
the
that
type of
because
guy
the
who
one
would.
who always was the one was Jared. McJones never did it. It
That
was
means
always-
He wasn't alive to do it.
No, like in he's never been the one to like say, hey, we should block off the portal. That's always Jared.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
it
because
is.
with all the other portals, like in hardcore that they've gone to, most of them haven't been in such a dangerous place. There have been a few, but usually it's like
Yeah,
it's in
this
a
one is
more
probably
secure
like
location.
the most
Magnum
dangerous
opus.
portal location.
I have
Yeah.
never seen a portal location that interesting. It's really cool.
Hang on, wait on. Like relating to like what Darth, I think it was, that said that it was like Jared's fault for Dodger dying because like he said run through the portal
Well, I
specifically.
mean, I know it was an accident, but like.
Yeah, but like that means that like it was Jared's fault both times because her first death was because Jared wouldn't go to heck inside.
Well, I mean,
Now to help him and blow
that was also kind of her fault because she didn't need to go outside to like.
I mean, she wanted to help her
hurt Jared.
friends. It's no one's fault. But
Yeah,
it's
you
anyone's
can't-
fault. It's
You
Jared's.
can't blame her for being the overprotective mom of the hardcore.
Yeah.
I thought that was Jeff.
Can I just say Dodger
No,
had
Jeff has
anime
to
death?
take up that sword now because Dodger's gone.
Yeah.
Can I just say PBG's death in hardcores was like
Yeah.
real melting
Dramatic.
simulator 2017, man.
Yeah,
They're
you
always
know
so
what?
dramatic. I wonder if
I
he
think-
like does improv classes. That'd be cool.
I
I
wouldn't be surprised.
You know, I
Not
think
to.
this is at least the third time in hardcore that PvG has died by being pushed off a cliff or chased off a cliff by a zombie of some sort.
Third time. It's like the 9th time.
I know.
Let's see.
So there-
Daisy 1, mine Z1, mine Z2, Minecraft.
Actually, can I just Daisy doesn't exist in timeline, dude.
Yeah,
Daisy
Daisy,
is canon.
Daisy isn't canon.
Daisy is canon.
We erased
Daisy is
it.
canon.
No,
We
it's
erased
not.
it from the canosity. Daisy hardcore is a bad fan.
Like an angel
dead.
with cruel and merciless intent.
No, forth, young boy.
You know
You'll
what?
become
They should do
a
it
legend.
sometime.
Anyways, since like most of the folks, Jesus Christ, Bobzilla, what the fuck are you?
Bobzilla.
Potentially crumpling paper next to your microphone.
Like, step away from the mic, good sir. You've had your time.
I'm about to crumple a piece of paper in front of my microphone. See if it sounds remotely like Hadjplen does.
Oh god.
No, it sounds.
That's some pretty hot ASMR. Okay, guys. Chill.
Alright.
All right. We have a podcast to be doing.
Yeah, we gotta be professional.
We're doing a podcast?
Yeah.
I'm also.
Anyways, on the topic of Dodger dying, I've been very, as you've seen with my rants and text chats,
very
I'm
passionate.
like, cause Dodger's death is like in no way her fault because, like I said, there's like the panic thing. However,
Yeah.
City would strongly and that irks my blueberry in all the wrong directions.
It irks your blueberry.
I forgot what I was saying and came up with a new thing halfway through.
Alright, I'm gonna remember that phrase. I'm gonna use it in my everyday life.
The hottest phrase.
Me too.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave and finish my Rubik's Cube in peace since you do not like my Rubik's Cube rearranging.
I hate it.
Rearranging your Rubik's Cube near the mic. Just like do that not near the mic.
Like do it like away from your mic.
Wait, why do you have to do it during the podcast, man?
Yeah.
I just got home.
Why do it? You're talking about adults playing Minecraft. This is more important than whatever you're trying to do.
My mom could be dying, and I had to make a Rubik's Cube and I'd still have to do the podcast over.
No, we're
her
talking
mom.
about grown adults playing Minecraft for views. This is more important.
Also, I just want to take the moment to say, Beams, I really love your profile pic.
It's beautifully drawn,
Thank you.
man.
I saw it.
I'm
had to do it.
gonna BRB and just make my Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll probably come
See you
back in
later.
an hour. Oh yeah. I don't know what they're saying. Wait, I can't leave. Oops. Guys, I can't leave. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do some fun craft adventures. I'm going to have to. Okay, well, I'm gonna like set something up so you guys can see me screaming and pleading for help. Once they let me.
It was
Okay.
still recording.
Okay,
You could just mute your mic and everything would be fine.
If you
I-
need to go BRB.
Either
Yeah.
that or just throw your stupid Rubik's Cube across the room.
Yeah.
Edit that out with like just a little snippet of Hadjplen had to leave because he's an idiot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Molly.
But like so.
So, I guess so. Do we all see the most recent episode, episode 15?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
All right. It's funny. I was on the hardcore Reddit the other day, and I saw several people complaining that I guess some people feel that Chadtronic is quote unquote useless in their Nether excursion.
Chad's real weakness is the doors.
Chat's just.
Yeah, you can't get through them.
But
Chad's just fat.
I can't say he's useless because he's been of the group this entire season. Like, especially now that it's just the four of them. Like, when they're in the Nether, they would have all gotten split up if Chad hasn't just been like, guys, you said don't split up, and then all walked in different directions.
Yeah, that
Like,
one was funny.
Like,
I
Chad
mean-
may not be the best combat-wise, but like he's a good
Yeah, he's the sticky glue that holds them all together.
yeah.
Plus he's Barney, so he's good.
Yeah.
That
I
may
feel
add
like
something.
He also has an emotional tie to Jeff, so they're link. So if one of them dies,
if one of them dies, they'll become the saddest anime of all time.
oh my god,
Wait,
yeah.
9 times now.
Especially if the other one survives, then it's just the Barney funeral.
I loved you.
I loved you. You loved me.
loved me.
Now you're all fucking dead.
Okay,
I
I'm
might
muting
die if
every
that
single one
happens.
of you.
All right.
Okay, so I think that Chad isn't playing being bad. He's playing the smartest by not charging at everything he sees.
Yeah, true. That might make him the
End up
last
being the
survivor.
last
if he keeps
alive.
Okay. On one hand, I'm like, Jeff is reckless. But he's like too good. Like, it's hard to say he's being reckless when he's just mowing through enemies.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one thing that stood out to me this season is that usually I've always seen Jeff as a more cautious type, but it seems like this season he's getting himself into more and more dangerous situations. Like,
I think it was.
And he's coming out like I think after Minecraft 5, he just finally accepted that he is just theft.
yeah.
I have
He's just embracing it.
I have a game theory for you. PBG died, and as we know, Jeff loves PBG. So recently, Jeff's been suicidal and getting himself into more danger.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just
like-
a theory.
Yeah, that's what crippling depression does too. I
Same
deal with it
time,
every day.
then Chad was suicidal because they were married.
Yeah, that's true. Though now Chad
fuck
like
with
gets all the
that.
child support, so I don't think he cares.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
but
no,
PBG can't provide child support.
Yeah, PBG can't provide child support from the fires of hell.
I mean, maybe he
He can
can.
marry
I don't
Jared
know.
and steal his child support.
Do anything
No,
these
we-
days.
They
I'll
live in a-
PayPal you from the underworld.
I'll Bitcoin you. I'll send you Bitcoin money. All right. Let's keep talking about
stock
hardcore.
went down today. Fun fact.
Wait, what?
Oh,
went down
yeah.
today?
Bitcoin
The
stock.
price of a Bitcoin went down today.
All right,
that's
no more
cool.
talking about Bitcoin. Start talking about
I don't want to
Bitcoin
get the
podcast.
people who are actually intelligent angry.
hardcore.
Da, 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 da,
So, how long do you guys think it'll take for them to get to 3 skulls, if they even survive that long?
They won't survive that long. They won't.
I have an inkling that they actually
they're
will
not.
get all 3 skulls this season, or at least they'll get. Like, I don't think this will end like the other ones. Like,
No,
think
there's
they
no
might.
way.
because
get 'em.
solely because Jeff, like I said, Jeff is kind of scaly recently, and like he's been taking a lot of he's doing.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of taking a more skilled Mick Jones role.
I don't know. They're kind of taking like some really fatal like mistakes because they're putting torches everywhere and those
Yeah,
prevent the
they're putting-
withers
yeah,
from even
that was driving
spawning.
me crazy.
They're putting. I honestly think they'll probably because like it's not like a surprise or like it's not like a hidden secret thing that the darkness because like without enemies in the game will work. So I would imagine they'd probably like at some point be like, okay, maybe they're not spawning as much because of the torches, and they'd start taking
I
down.
don't
a few.
know. I
But
feel like maybe
anyway,
Todd will just like
like-
spawn some in if they keep doing that because Todd like
Yeah.
spawned Enderman last season. He'll probably spawn withers
Yeah,
this season.
exactly. Like he might do that. But another thing, it's like in a way, it's like it's not a smart move, but it's also a really safe move because they'll still spawn a lot more frequently. So it'll
True.
take a lot longer, which would probably be mostly cut out anyways. So it would just be longer on their end. But like it's just safer for them, which I think is probably the better route.
Yeah.
Taking
Yeah.
this because
And I know this is a bit of a nitpick, but another reason why I kind of wish Mick Jones was alive is that he might try and get them to make a sword that's enchanted with looting. Because that would also help a lot with them getting the Wither Skulls.
that would help a lot. That's
But
actually
then
like,
again, enchanting is just random chance.
there's
I know,
actually like
but-
one thing that I like really am like one thing that I will always prefer about the main series is that they never use like the cheese tactics.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Like they're fighting all the enemies instead of like 2 blocks or the Wither Skull can't get to you because they're 3 blocks or 2.5 blocks tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't
It's
do
like-
those cheap
It's
tactics.
like that.
freaking-
It's a helpful thing to know, but it's really intense to see a season where I've done
Yeah.
seasons where like it was like our goal was to get Wither Skeleton
I guess like
skulls,
Jeff,
we're not
like
allowed to use it makes it entertaining to play and watch when you have to actually be playing to be played.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Jeff last season, he had to fight, like, he fought, like, 20 Endermen, like, by himself. But, like, he
Yeah.
didn't use any of, like, the cheap tactics. He didn't, like, build, like, a little
Yeah.
roof over him. He didn't build 3 blocks up. And it made it, like, much more intense because there was, like, a very real chance of him dying a few times during the Enderman hunt.
Yeah, because Endermen are strong. Like, they catch you the hell off guard.
I think, like, he once got down to, like, 2 hearts because a skeleton also was attacking him at the same time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I mean, that's why in a way I'm glad that they're not the best at the game because it makes it so much more like legitimate.
It makes it so much more entertaining.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it makes it
so
a
much
lot
more entertaining to watch.
Then
Yeah,
again,
well-
PBG.
I
Like,
mean,
guess frustrating, like,
everybody
when you
has
know
their
use a
dumb
button.
moments. Everybody,
Yeah.
it happens to the best of us.
I
like,
mean, yeah.
I feel like that's just what gives its charm is like the fact that like they don't spend all their time playing this game. They don't know everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like that about this. Like cuz
That's my favorite part about this with all the other
well,
stuff coming
like-
in now.
on one side it's like really aggravating like with Jeff and the potions thing last season.
Or like with PBG and the buckets this season.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like-
cringed a bit at that.
Like sometimes it's really aggravating, but like in a different sense it's also really endearing to watch. Like it's endearing to see. It's like yeah, they're relearning the game every season. It's interesting. That's why I liked Dodger so much.
Yeah, Dodger's great. I love Dodger. She has like great comedy and like
Dodger's easily my second favorite hardcore guest of all time. Right?
oh yeah,
next to Luca.
she's probably my second favorite right after Luke, like Youngtown.
She is right after Luca for me. Like
Yeah, Luke is definitely up there for me too.
I'm not gonna lie. At the start of this season, I actually didn't like Dodger that much. I thought she was too quiet. But in the last few episodes, she's really started to grow on me. So I'm kind of sad that she just died really violently.
I mean, hey, maybe
I'll
she'll
never see her again.
maybe she'll return.
I
You don't know.
found like Dean's like commentary on her death in episode 15 to be like
It was
really
funny, but
like
Yeah.
really nice in a way because it was like, well, yeah, I didn't trust her because I was worried about the Todd thing, but now that she's gone, I realize how much I miss her. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
well, now Jared has to die, and Dean won't be paranoid of anyone.
Oh my god.
Start being paranoid of himself.
I definitely want like if there's going to be like if this season's going to be a victory, or even if there's like a sole survivor like there was with Minecraft 2, let it be Jared.
That'd be
Yeah, I'd like to see
Jared
Jared
is-
alone for more than 5
Jared
seconds.
deserves that victory. Like
I mean-
he's especially this season out of all, because like since Mick Jones died so early on, and he's kind of taken the Mick Jones slot for this season.
Not
Yeah.
only that, but Jared's been like set up to be the true protagonist from the beginning, with him getting taken by
Yeah,
Todd.
with him
Like, it's
and
very
Todd
anime.
having their little intercourse session at the Wizard Tower.
Yeah, it's very anime.
Yeah,
Anime.
which
The
is
main
only more
protagonist.
fitting because this is the only season where Jared isn't a fantasy character and he's Sailor Mercury.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Is it Final Fantasy anime anyway? Or...
But like,
No,
I still.
Final Fantasy's a game series.
No, it's a
Nikki,
game,
you
but
like-
it's so anime like. It's like you
Nikki.
might as well be an anime.
Anime
Nikki,
exists
you're
with
like-
everything.
Just an anime nerd. Could you tell me what Dean's skin is? I've never been able to find out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was a mystery to me.
Actually,
Is it some like obscure crap that was only broadcast
oh yeah,
in
yeah,
Scandinavia?
it's super obscure. It wasn't even broadcasted publicly to Japan. It was never released to the public. But the true identity of his skin is actually Overhill Dreams
Oh, okay.
from the anime Terraria Extreme.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was a
So
great.
does that mean that does that mean that Dean's just gonna like low key fall to his death for no reason?
Yeah.
Please, no.
Like he's just gonna like fall down a pit and die, and then like 2 seconds later, Chad's just going to splat down next to him.
If that happens, then nearly all the deaths will be falling based. Everyone will do it.
Yeah.
Except for Dodger Mark 1.
Except for the original Dodger who got sploded from trying to be an overprotective.
I wonder, where is Dodger Mark 3? We know Dodger didn't actually die in lava because of the intro, so is Dodger Mark 3 like just chilling in the jungle?
She's probably.
Well, I mean, in that case, get excited for PBG Mark 2 then.
Yeah, Dodger's just like an immortal god at this point. She can't die.
Dodger can't die. Like that's the real reason why this season will be a victory. People are like, "Oh, this season will be a failure because you didn't revive Mick Jones." Nah, Dodger's literally immortal.
I would just love it. I would love it if like Todd intentionally like made it so she was never grayed out in the intro. PBG and everyone else grayed out in the intro, but Dodger just lives forever.
I kind of hope he does that. Like that'd be funny. I know he's not going to, but it'd be really funny if he did.
Characters.
Top 10 anime revivals.
What if he's just using it as an excuse to keep it like that the entire time?
Yeah, Dodger's off training with Todd to come back years later and become the ultimate anime savior.
Dodger's gonna pull a Youngtown in Terraria 3 and come back and know like everything about the entire game.
Yeah, she's gonna be like a freaking master of the game.
She back and like track to a year forward where like she had practiced the game to the point to where she knows how to solo every boss at the same time, which is impossible.
She beats all 3 bosses within the span of 2 episodes by herself.
This is becoming a cult. We should stop.
And then she like murders Mick Jones in PvP even better than Crispy Waluigi did.
Oh damn. Who would win, one crispy boy or Dodger, the true god?
Okay, God, because she can't
anime
die.
of that.
It already exists, I'm sure. There's an anime for everything.
If I ever become rich, I'm gonna make a PBG hardcore anime series.
Dude,
I would totally make that. I would get the actual like people as actors.
I would make that.
Yeah. But, like which season is the most anime? Let's go into a little mini retrospective.
Terraria 3.
Yeah, honestly. Except like it would be so anime if only the deaths weren't all like stupid.
Actually, Minecraft 5 was pretty anime.
Minecraft 5 was pretty anime. It would have been the most anime if Jeff had won, but
I think DayZ is like a hentai.
in a cage.
Daisy is a low budget hentai.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Who said that?
I did. Yeah, my idea is copyrighted, so don't even.
Oh great, Hadjplen's back.
Oh god.
So we're gonna talk about Jeff's Great Escape or something.
Oh yeah, I like.
Yeah, Jeff's Escape. That was kind of intense. Like, if the pigman had decided like randomly aggro on him, he'd probably be dead. He'd be all alone fighting like a horde of.
It's also really interesting to think that he couldn't he doesn't realize it, but like if he hadn't gotten stuck in there, they'd all be dead because they'd
yeah.
Yeah, like one fear I had when I first watched the episode was that they would all get to the portal, and then they would all get literally all of them would get knocked off by the pigmen, and would literally.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a total party kill.
I
thought Jared was gonna die there.
I thought Jared was dead, and like I knew Dean had already made it through the portal, and I was like, guys, is it gonna be the first true Dean solo?
Yeah, that's what we need.
We need a Jared solo and a Dean solo. That's all I really want in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? Jared already had his solo in DayZ 1.
Oh yeah, God. That was the best solo in the whole series.
Why is everyone calling it DayZ 1? There will only be one DayZ.
You never know that.
You don't know that.
Maybe Mick Jones will change his mind about it. Maybe he'll be the only hardcore of Mick Jones.
I'm really hoping like Minecraft 6 ends and then
they announced.
Yeah, they do like this whole they do a whole epic trailer with it, like the and then it's just like DayZ 2 coming January 2018.
Coming January 2018, and it's a single episode. It's
if that happens, I will.
It's just like a re-upload of the DayZ train wreck with MS Paint portraits.
Except without Mick Jones.
Except
Yeah,
like
he's just
Mick Jones
missing.
is already dead from the very beginning.
Yeah, Mick
They
Jones.
deleted it
And
as
Mick
soon as he
Jones
died.
wants-
they just like they bleep everything Mick Jones says in the DayZ Trainwreck video with Gunther.
I remember Mick Jones said once that he installed a client that would like delete DayZ from his computer if he ever tried to play it again.
Good.
But
Good.
legit though, I think it would be interesting if they tried DayZ again and like if they actually made it past like 2 episodes.
I
That
feel
would
like
be
I
kinda
feel like it'd
cool.
be interesting if DayZ wasn't such a shit game.
Even worse than Mine Z, which I didn't even know was possible.
Well,
Oh
then
my
it won't be
God.
easy.
I think Minzy's pretty cool.
Mine Z
I
sucks.
can't stand Mine Z.
Yeah,
think they should make it
remember all
fun.
the times we died to bandits.
Remember
I
when
can't
you
stand
killed
watching
me,
it
Slime?
anymore.
Oh, I remember when I killed you. That was fun.
Wait, you don't like Minzy beams?
Yeah, no, I don't like watching it. Like,
Oh.
they're not even funny anymore because it's all just the same stuff.
Yeah, it's
all
like
the same.
like
unless there's a
Minzy
bandit.
hardcore is always the same. Like you get like a death or two to bandits pre-goal, and then everybody dies at the dungeon.
Either everybody dies at the dungeon or nobody dies at the dungeon.
It's basically
I mean-
Death Run, but like instead of a 5-minute respawn timer, it's like a 2-hour respawn timer. It's so unfair.
Yeah, it's like
I like the
it's-
first
that's-
Minzy a lot.
Well, that's a problem with like
Minzy
Terraria
one was
too.
Minzy one was like a really well done season.
I think Minzy was like the first like really good season of hardcore. That besides Minecraft number 2, that one was also pretty good. The older season.
But the problem with like the problem with Mine Z also with Mine Z's goal, it also kind of applies to Terraria. Because in Terraria, the only feasible goal you can really do is the Wall of Flesh, and for that you just get like 3 people max to the Wall of Flesh, and then both win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the Wall of Flesh is like so easy.
Yeah, exactly. Part of me like wants to see. Part of me wants to see. Like I think that if they do a Terraria 4, I don't think they should do it in vanilla. I think they should do like either Tremor or Thorium mod.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
have to be mods because like they obviously aren't skilled enough for hard mode or expert mode.
Yeah, you know what? So
They would
at
never
the
be
end-
able to get to like Destroyer or anything.
At the end of Minzy 2, when they announced that Minecraft 6 was gonna like be a twist, I was legit hoping that it would like be a really cool mod or something. So
Well, there's only so many mods because like some mods are way too difficult for them. Like Ore Spawn, they would just all get destroyed by like the freaking
yeah, but I mean, there are cool mods out there like certain
Twilight
laser mods and
Forest.
stuff like. Yeah, just like something to spice up the game a bit because
I
like
was
an
really
adventure
hoping it'd
map
be
or
like a
something.
mole core.
A what core?
I was really
Oh,
hoping
you
it'd be a
don't know.
mole core, like to have a traitor among the group.
that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
ruin it. I wouldn't like it.
Guys,
Nah.
Dean's the traitor.
Besides,
Part
no
of-
one
part of
would
me
be like a
wanted that, but
competent
part of-
enough trader.
Like, part of me wanted that, but part of me just really like I know the twist was kind of simple and dumb, but I really liked what it added. It added a lot that wouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
the
I
problem
mean,
with doing like a mole core though, that would be like it would just be like the people there aren't experienced enough to be effective moles. Imagine Dean as a mole.
Yeah.
Mole would be McJones. Also, I deleted that.
Good.
it was funny, man.
Don't worry what that was.
Yeah,
don't
but
worry
it was
about
also spoilers, so
Dude, if you haven't played Doki Doki yet, then why are you on the internet?
fair.
Mhm.
Fair.
Doki Doki Literature Club
Doki Doki,
Hardcore.
I don't know what that is.
Do-
but I-
Everyone's singing anime.
Doki Corey.
I'm
in the
assuming.
house.
Yeah, Doki Corey in the house.
Yeah, Corey in the House Hardcore.
Or in the house hardcore. If you survive past the first episode, you win.
Yeah.
Nobody survives more than 10 minutes.
I've watched the entire series.
Sucks.
Haha.
Bro, dude, we have
I
a
haven't
legend here. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say I was really impressed, but then like you disappointed me.
I mean, what? Yeah.
I'm happy again.
Yes.
It's my favorite anime.
Hi, happy again.
Yeah, if I had to guess, in the next episode, which should be coming out tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tomorrow, Saturday.
Wait,
Yeah.
Or it might come out today, right? No. They just uploaded Undertale. It
always comes out Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Unless there's a break.
Unless there's a break, but even then, like it always uploads on those 3 days, just not every one of those 3 days. So
maybe Todd's stupid.
It'll come out tomorrow for sure. So my predictions are next episode they're either going to get their first Wither Skull or someone's going to die.
I think both will happen, personally.
Who do you think's gonna die?
I think at least one person
likely to die. I don't want Chad to die because I really like Chad.
I also don't. Okay, I'm at a standstill because I don't want any of them to die. Like I didn't want any of them to die when it was just the 6 of them. Like I loved this cast more than I think I liked this cast more than Terraria 3's ever so slightly.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh boy.
Which is weird because I love Proton John and Luke and Lucagen, but this cast just worked really well for me, minus Mick Jones because he was there for 2 episodes.
I did like Mick Jones's texture pack.
Pepsi
Oh,
water.
we never got to see it.
Pepsi water.
Hadjplen, you've been gone for too long.
Anyways, so I don't want any of them to die, but if I had to see if someone's going to die, I would most likely think it'd either be Dean or Chad.
I don't want Dean to die.
I really don't see Jeff dying in the Nether because he's it's basically just going through the motions at this point. He's already dealt with up front the toughest shit in the Nether. Not to mention he's a fucking master sniper.
Yeah, but all it takes is one little blazy boy on the platform and
and there's always the chance he gets
I'm sure you know a lot about getting blazed off platforms.
Oh my god.
Spoilers for Team Core 1.
Oh,
wait, what?
Team Core 1 didn't happen.
Wait, what's? Oh, this is probably a meme I'm not a part of.
No, it was
hardcore. She did. Whatever happened to Team Core?
Quote unquote my series that Noshiro stole. We're reviving it. Don't worry, Slime.
Sick.
It's gonna be better.
Get Noshiro in it. I'm getting lag.
We should do a Hardcast Podcast hardcore sometime.
Yes.
No, oh my god, you guys, that name is too long. It should be Hardcast Podcore.
Oh, perfect.
I'd be down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it.
Top 10 highest rated guests and regulars get to be in it. Or top 7.
No, yeah, that means I'm not gonna be in it.
That's not true. I'm sure everyone's gonna like you.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
wait,
most
I've
likely
turned my
person
voice
here.
on. Oops.
Let's just replace Bobzilla with Niku Games. Who needs
Okay.
Bobzilla?
Oh, and he's got
Okay.
Okay. Here's the guy recording. I need to start recording again.
Hey, you need to start recording, man.
Wait, are you still recording?
I mean,
I'm still recording.
yeah, I'm still recording.
Okay, good. You scared me for a moment.
Yeah, let's just replace Bobzilla with Niku. We already took away his rank. We already took away all his perms.
No,
We already took away his
We're
nickname.
gonna take away his family next.
He's just said no.
Just take away his place in the podcast. Replace him with this Emmy Fitz. So go
Oh,
home.
dude. So dude, we should
Whatever.
replace him with Barry because
Okay.
Barry left Game Grumps. We should call Barry and be like, hey, yo, we got an open slot for the.
Yeah. How cool would it be if we? How cool would it be if we got Barry on this? Honestly, we get
That's
9
so
million
impossible.
viewers.
That's impossible because Barry's the coolest guy.
Yeah, that's a long-term goal for this podcast is to get a member from the PBG Hardcore to be on sometime.
Honestly.
Okay, if we were to get a
Reddit
real,
chats on Reddit.
if we were to get a real PBG hardcore person on here, I'd have to be the one kicked first,
Part
and
of
then
me
you would
is
have to do OVA thing and recording.
Part of me once the season is over, part of me wants to see if we can get Dodger invited onto it. Just because just because like I want to know like how she feels like about the comments and like about the whole controversy regarding her.
I want to know what
how she feels about it, and there's gonna be like the post-show podcast too.
Yeah, I want to know what she was thinking, like what her thought process was when she ran through the portal, so that like it could be settled.
I mean, we got a pretty clear vision of how she.
I am dying.
Like, well, no, she vocalized exactly what she was thinking. Just what I walked through the portal and now I'm in lava.
And then in the meantime, PBG was just like. Ah!
This
Edit that out.
So far
that's
from
beautiful.
the original point, it's actually hilarious.
It seems like every season, PBG's death screams get more and more realistic.
I personally love PBG's death screams.
Same.
Like nothing sends chills straight down my spine like PBG screaming at death approaching him fast.
Yeah, I liked his Mind Z2 scream because it was like so unexpected when he was knocked off.
Yeah.
While in this season, like he had several seconds to like while he's in the lava, he had several seconds to like ponder the meaning of life before he burned up.
Yeah, he had several seconds to process. This is what death feels like before accepting his fate.
And he's just screaming the whole time. Bobzilla,
Yeah, please, if you let me be at the bottom or don't let me be at the bottom. I don't like being at the bottom, but just stay in one place.
Don't make us take away your fidget spinner.
Don't make us take away your race cars.
You're gonna be banned from the Five Nights at Freddy's Reddit.
Oof.
Oof. Dude, Roblox hardcore. It needs. I mean, I know, like, I think it was Psycho did one, but there needs to be a full-fledged.
I was actually going to be.
No,
in
actually, DarthAurora did a Roblox hardcore, but
I was going to be in the Roblox mini Psycore, and then I overslept.
I know. He said that. I watched it the other night. He like mentioned that in like a text box or something. That
yeah, in Comic Sans.
Yeah.
You don't deserve any better than Comic Sans.
Oh yeah,
dude, slime. That's an oxymoron because there isn't anything better than Comic Sans.
We have Sans right here, Sans 8642.
Oh my God, it's the real Sans Undertale.
And I think Sans regrets joining this podcast.
Me too.
I didn't say anything. It's like I'm just listening to where my life choices have led.
But no, really, who keeps
That means that
changing my
you'll
name
be the
to
most
Z?
memorable.
Z.
Okay, who keeps changing my name to Z?
I keep changing your name to Z because you haven't been here the whole time, so I'm considering you not important enough to be above anyone else.
He's like a half guest, half regular at this point.
He's just like, we'll just consider him not in this one.
He's
Edit
the
everything
best.
that he's done out.
Oh, come on!
Okay, so episode 15 was boring. Like, I mean, it almost had Dean dying, but it's like.
Yeah.
I liked episode 15 because it had like it's good to have chill episodes after, you know, crazy
after,
shit
like,
happens.
Episodes where like a million people get slaughtered.
Too bad Mind Z did not one of those.
It's kind of like episode 14 was World War II and episode 15 was a Cold War.
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone was like just like trying to get through it.
That means next episode will be Trump's election.
Oh no! We're dead! Everyone's dead!
They just all die instantly.
Oh my god, I can't stop laughing.
Slime's not
Throw
even
me back in the.
Wait a minute,
Slime's
so
not on the overlay.
I feel like this episode 2 was a disaster.
What
Yeah,
gave you that
please.
idea?
Clearly your fault. Put me back in the. Make it so you can see me in the thing.
I mean,
Please.
let's get real. What good is a podcast where we just stick to the boundary and like do the norm? Like it's fun to have the friendly banter about it
That
all.
logic, I want you on every one of these.
Yeah,
Like-
Yay.
you're the new
I mean-
hardcore podcast.
I want you to replace Hadjplen.
I mean, I would actually accept that. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh. Well then.
I mean, like it was fun at first, but like half your mic's echo.
Your mic is freaking.
Yeah, your mic
nuclear
is
bomb.
the echoiest.
Okay.
It's like, do you live in a cave?
All right. Should we like end this?
I mean, he's Bob
Should
Ross. Of course, he
Yeah,
lives
like,
in a
yeah,
cave.
should we?
Should we end this? I think we might
How
have
long
to
have we
end
been
this
doing
soon.
this for?
How
Yeah,
long? Wait, how long have we been going for?
Because you see, yeah, I think we. Oh. Yay. Okay, so if you can't see this, I'm in jukebox right now. You guys do realize I'm not even gonna go back. I'm gonna wait for them to realize what they've done, and then wait for them to plead. Oh my god, dude! Please just come back and. Cause they don't have my proper setup. They don't have a setup. I'm not even gonna send them a recording. I'm just gonna have them check that Dropbox. Nah. I was gonna rejoin anyway. I was gonna wait till you guys noticed that you literally just kicked me out of the podcast.
Don't worry. We love you. We would always notice.
Don't use the word we. I'm not doing anything here.
Why is
I
Hadjplen
don't.
even here? Like,
I mean,
Hadjplen's been
I'm
gone for
pretty sure the
entire thing.
majority of them were just joking about the thing. So,
Yeah, we all love each other here on the Hardcast Podcast.
No, we don't. We all
Yes,
hate
we
each
do.
other. We all
I
hate
love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a knick-knack, something I'm getting Hadjplen.
I'm saving you guys. To the viewers, I just muted their audio so you're not hearing that annoying song. Okay.
no, but that's the perfect way to end this
Yes.
this podcast off.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
guys.
talking about the Barney Survival Group.
Alright, guys, we're gonna end this podcast with a karaoke.
Wait, shouldn't we just at least get Bean to say something? Could he just be saying here
Yeah,
like,
Beans.
I
Beans.
don't know what's going on.
Beans is kind of.
If you had to vote for one of the surviving cast members for president of Uganda, who would it be?
Chadtronic. 2,000,000%.
I would
Bean.
vote for
Bean
Jeff.
would make
Let
a
the
beautiful
man
president.
speak.
Dean, by far. Dean.
Oh,
What is
well,
your
the
reason?
man has spoken.
All right, let's end it off here. Edit it out.
This
Cut
was
it
a
out. Cut it out.
disaster.
Cut the episode.
Yeah, this episode was a disaster.
Hey, it was
The
nice
entire
Okay, you want me to cut it? You want me to cut it?
episode.